Hey everyone, this is Clossi, and I am back with a video. This video is a message to my subscribers, so it won't be an actual lecture video, but I just wanted to tell you about some stuff and ask my subscribers some questions and whatnot. But first off, I wanted to tell you about some interesting video channels that I've come across recently. These two video channels on YouTube, it is Joshua Lee here and Tokinanagare27. I don't know how to pronounce that, but these two are actually teachers in the study group Q room on KGS. So if you're interested in joining that room, it's a really popular room. I also teach in there from time to time. These two do lectures in there, and they've been making videos on YouTube, and I honestly didn't know that they were on YouTube as well, and I found that very interesting. So yeah, I subscribed to both. Oh, I thought subscribed to him. Yeah, I subscribed to both, and I really wanted to recommend this video. I happen to be able to attend this lecture. This is Starstorm 3's lecture. He's one of the teachers in Study Q Room. He is a 4-dan KGS, 5-dan HEA, so he's a little bit stronger than me actually, me being 2-dan KGS and 4-dan HEA. Funny how that works out. But so if you actually watch this video, I'm actually in the comments asking questions and learning as well. But this video is let's see, what's the name? Counting an Endgame Part 2. So it's a Yosei video, Yosei being Endgame. It's counting an Endgame, and this is the second part. The first part was mainly the basics for those of you who don't know how to do Yosei or how to approach the basics of Yosei. He has a Part 1 video that teaches you how to do it, and I also have a Yosei video. His probably goes a little bit more in depth though. Mine just brushes over the basics and some basic principles to practice. His, I think, actually goes over in-depth and problems, so his probably has a good deal more information than mine does. But this second part taught you how to count how much the move is worth, and I found this one very interesting. I actually learned a lot by attending this lecture, and so I thought I would recommend this video because it's pretty good information to know. It's hard to use this stuff if you're in the overtime, Bioyomi, or whatever overtime system you're using. It's hard to utilize this technique because it requires a little bit of time, but if you have the time, it's good to practice. And what I was planning on doing to help deal with the time issues in actual games, especially on KGS, you don't have as much time. Whenever I review my games, if I have the SGF file and I have it to where it goes all the way to the end, I was thinking of using this technique to practice counting the in-game moves, and this will help train me to see closer to at a glance which move is likely bigger than another. So if you just use this technique when you're reviewing your games, it'll help get you good practice to notice what's the biggest Yosei move and what's not, and that'll help train your Yosei to be more accurate at a glance. And also, if you develop this technique well enough, you'll be able to actually count Yosei moves within the 10 to 30 second time limit of the Bioyomi, and so I think this will really help your endgame. Now, many people think endgame's not important. I'm going to have to disagree. It may not be the most important aspect in Go. In my opinion, note this is just my opinion, in my opinion the most important aspect is in Go would be the ability to fight, because if you can't fight, then what's the point? But you have to fight correctly, meaning you need to realize that Go is a territory-based game, and you need to fight and be able to take profit and know what you're fighting for. You're fighting for territory, and you need to know which direction the fight is going and how to gain territory while fighting. I think, to me, that is the most important aspect, but that is because I'm a fighting type player. Now, Yosei, even though I'm focused on fighting, and in my videos you'll see I put a lot of emphasis on basics. Basics are important, as well as, but I think fighting slightly more important. And Yosei may be on my third important list, but Yosei can make or break a game that is pretty close. If it's making it to the end game, that's because you and your opponent have been going head to head the entire game, and it's pretty darn close. Yosei can give you that last little edge you need to win that hard-fought game. And I think having this skill is one of the important skills that any Go player needs to have, especially if you're a competitive player. So I found this lecture really interesting. I was really happy to learn this. So yeah. The other guy's channel, I looked through it. It has a lot of Shusaku reviews. The Shusaku game reviews are actually out of the book Invincible, the game records of Shusaku. That book is actually very interesting. I have that book. I really liked it. It's slightly on the expensive side as far as books go, but I think if you have the money, it's definitely worth buying, because it tells about Shusaku's history, and he was the strongest player in Go history for a good long time until I think Go Seigen came around, and now I believe Go Seigen's the strongest one in history. Don't quote me on that though. I think that's right though. But Shusaku is definitely one of the strongest players of all time, and he's definitely someone who made an impact on Go history. But the book is basically focused on his life playing Go, and his Go career, I guess, is how you would say it. And it has tons of game records in there with commentary. So this is him actually going through the games in the book, and I think this is very interesting. If you can't afford the book, you can still see Shusaku's games and see what he says about them. But getting the book is still definitely worth it. Even if you go through all these videos, you don't get to see all the exact commentary and all the little side stories of his life and that you get to see in that book. So I think the book's really worth it. But he's been going over the Shusaku games, and I think this is really interesting to see as well. I haven't actually gone through and watched a lot of them, so I don't know how much of the commentary is from him and how much is from the book, but likely it's probably he probably has some good commentary as well, because if not, then he wouldn't be super popular, right? But yeah, this is his channel, and you can check him out. Toki Nanagare. He's actually I think this is RGM on KJS, I think. And Joshua Lee, this is Starstorm. Obviously. That's his username on KJS, Starstorm3, I believe. But yeah, Potter Puppet Pals, the mysterious freaky noise. Okay, apparently he liked that video. But yeah, these are these two guys' channels, and if you read the comments, you can actually make this big screen and actually see the comments if your definition video or video definition's high enough. So I know I could. When I made it full screen, I could actually read the comments, and I can kind of read it now, but it's easier if I just make it big. So you can see the comments, and yeah, I think it was pretty well done. Secondly, thirdly, I'm going to get to some questions, but secondly, I do want to mention that, again, I am doing lessons for donations. The reason I've been saying this so frequently is because over summer vacation, I am not getting a job because I want to focus on studying Go and teaching Go. But because of this, I have no income, and because I have no income, it's hard to get the gas money to go to my local Go club. It's hard I can't get my own lessons at the moment, and all of any extra money that I'm getting is kind of trying to save up to go to Go Congress if possible. So I'm actually really low on income right now because I'm choosing to play Go and teach Go, or study Go and teach Go. If you would like to help me out and support me to give me a little bit of income to probably help me get my own lectures, or own lessons, and help support me so I can make it easier to afford going to my local Go club and all that good stuff. if you'd like to help me, I do offer very cheap prices. Game reviews through emails is the cheapest thing I could come up with. Basically, if you send me your game in the SGF file that you can that is saved on KGS, if you just send me your game record through the email, I normally ask for a donation of anywhere from $1 to $2. I mean, that's basically the cheapest I can possibly make anything. Remember, all of these are just donations. You don't actually have to do this. You can ask me for a teach game on KGS. If I'm free, I'll probably teach you, but because I teach for free so often, many people just want to get my free lessons, and then no one wants to donate, and then that kind of hurts me because I can't get lessons of my own, and then I can't become stronger to help you guys. And this is just a little something to try and help me out. If I can get many people to send in many game records, like if one person sends in 2 to 3 game records for $3, and then 3 or 4 other people send in 2 or 3 game records for the same amount, it starts adding up very quickly, and that can actually really help me out. So if just a lot of people started just sending in game records and donating $1 or $2 for each game record, it would really, really help me out, and I would be greatly appreciated. Another one I have, if you it's slightly more expensive though, is an actual private lesson. Mainly what that consists of is an hour with me, and we pretty much go through 2 games, but we try to figure out what you need to work on and how you can improve your game, and I try to give you points about what to focus on and whatnot, and you can ask me questions one-on-one, and it'll be a one-on-one game lesson, I guess. I don't know how to word that. I'm bad with words. But basically that'll be one-on-one for an hour, and I usually ask for anywhere from $5 to $10 for a private lesson. And of course, anything that's you donate for is completely private and just for you unless you say otherwise. So the private lessons are private lessons. No one else is going to be there but me and you unless you invite them. Game reviews, that is, I'm going to be emailing them back to you, so I mean you can do what you want with it from there, but I'm not going to be posting it on YouTube or on KGS or anything like that. Those game reviews are for you. But yeah, if you donate, then it would really help me out. So game reviews, private lessons, whatever you want. I've been trying to make it as cheap and as affordable as possible for those who don't have that much money. And the way you can still help me out is just if many people do it. And that'll still help me out. And if I can get to where I'm getting maybe $30 every other week, even $30 a month right now would be helpful. That would be one lesson from my teacher, because my teacher's a professional player, so she charges $30 an hour. But one lesson with my teacher can help straighten my game out. So if I can get one lesson a month, or hopefully one lesson, up to one lesson every other week, that would basically help my game improve tons, because it'll help more often she'll be able to see my game records and help me out and tell me what I need to work on and make sure I'm not going down a wrong path with my moves or something like that. But that's basically my goal, and the last thing I want to go through is some questions for you guys. So these are some questions I have written down for you, my subscribers, and anyone else who sees this video. Mainly it's questions about how you would like to see my channel continue. So one question is, would you guys be interested in me doing commentary on professional game records? The reason I've been reluctant to do that is because I don't think I'm quite strong enough to understand them completely. But I do think I understand them a little bit more than maybe some lower level Q players. And I think if I tried to dumb it down or simplify it, then it would be easier to understand why certain moves were played in professional games. Realize I won't be able to play or give you the exact reasons for some of the moves. I will only be taking a guess at it and trying to show you the broader concepts of why stuff is being played. But if you would be interested in that, let me know. I mean, I think I might try and take a whack at simplifying professional games, and it also give me a chance to study professional games as well. I mean, I kind of do it already, but it'll make me look at the games in a different light to try and simplify it for you guys, and it'll force me to see professional games. So, I mean, why not, right? So let me know if you're interested in that. As for the videos, would you... That one last one was a video too, I don't know why I said that. Would you like to see more of my games with commentary? Meaning, do you want to see more of my games get reviewed? Or would you like to see more of game reviews of Q level games or double-digit Q games? Just game reviews of players that around the viewer's level, which is your level. Would you like to see more of those or more of my games with commentary? I've kind of been doing my games lately because I've gotten a handful of games and I've been playing in a lot of tournament, or in a couple of tournaments, I guess, and I got another tournament this weekend that I'm looking forward to playing in. But would you rather see more of my games or more of your level games getting reviewed? Or do you think just an even amount of both is fine, or what do you think about that? I mean, let me know about that. Yeah, let me get out my notepad. I was supposed to be writing this stuff down. So, yeah, game reviews through email if you're interested. My email is Clossi, make that, .Sean Ray, make it look pretty, right, at gmail.com. Okay. Would you be interested in pro game commentary? And then, would you like to see... There's a reason I'm writing this down, because of the next question, I guess. I don't know. Would you like to see more of my games being reviewed or your level games getting reviewed? I think I made a typo anyway, did I? It's a question mark. Yeah, and then the last one, which if you've made it this long to the video, I think this is going to be your favorite question. If I'm considering asking some professional players for an interview, so that way I can show it to you guys. And if I can get that done and make it happen, what questions would you guys be interested in asking a professional player? So what questions would you guys like to ask a pro? I'm really looking forward to what questions you guys come up with. These questions are important because I have to have the questions decided before the interview. So if anyone's ever done an interview, you know that the questions have to be written down and you have to know what you're going to ask and pretty much the direction the interview is going to go. You can't just like, hey, you want to interview and just wing it. Especially me, if I tried to interview a pro just on the spot, I wouldn't be able to think of a single question like on the spot. My brain would just go. But yeah, so I'm going to be writing down questions. The questions I was thinking of so far is first I would ask them to introduce themselves. How long have they been playing Go? How did they get started playing Go? And here's one I thought of. It might not be as common. What was the test to becoming a how do you spell professional? I don't know. I'm bad at spelling. Oh, I should not put that here. I should put that. Here we go. What was the test to becoming a professional player like OG? maybe they can describe like how they experience it or something like that. And of course, introduce, maybe not that, how much teaching I don't know if I want to ask that question. I do want to make sure that if they're going to be willing to interview, that I advertise them to advertise the fact that they offer lessons. So advertise what kind of lessons they offer. So maybe I should ask, just like upon like one of the last questions, what kind of lessons do you offer to the Go community? I really hope I'm spelling this stuff right, because just so you guys know, I'm like terrible at spelling. That is one of my worst aspects. That and history. I'm terrible at history and spelling. So yeah, the pro's not going to be seeing the written down questions. They're not going to be reading it. I'm going to be asking it because I can read my words. I just can't spell my words. Like, oh, what is this like word that you misspelled completely? Alright, so what other questions would you guys like to ask professional players? Because I need more than this. I'll probably think of a few more, and I'll see what you guys come up with. But yeah, this is not a guaranteed thing to happen. I'm just going to ask a few professional players, see if they would be interested in an interview. And I think my main selling point is the fact that I got 1,000 subscribers. Like, hey, I got 1,000 subscribers, and you can advertise this stuff. You want to answer some questions? And hopefully they'll say, yeah, sure. Or like, nope, I don't want to go on your stupid video. I don't know. But if I can make it happen, I think it'd be really cool, and I think you guys might find it pretty cool. I think the interview will be over Skype, if I can make that work. I think that would work anyway. If I can get that done, I think it would be really cool. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, and yeah, just leave your thoughts in the comments below. I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of comments to this video to see what you guys have to say about these and whatnot. So yeah, just let me know, and I should be coming up with another video here soon. I'm not sure if I'm going to do another game review or of one of my games or what. I mean, I'm going to see what the comments say to decide on my next video. But yeah. Anyway, I will, I guess, not see you guys soon. I will talk to you guys soon. Well, hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.